Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Coon Prairie Ramblers coming to you almost live from Arkadelphia, Florida. And we're here to talk to you today. And there's only two of us today because the third person is away. And the person who could help us out the most isn't. She's sitting here behind the glass, Miss Erica, because she don't love us anymore. So we're not going to have her input when we're talking about her. And so Casey and I will just have to carry on. And we're
on my wayward son.
We're sad and we're depressed. And because Erica, I told you last week, I think, or week before, how mean she was. She knows we're in dire straits. And she's just sitting there like she had good sense.
Ignoring
us, as always, and not doing anything. She's blowing us kisses now. Yeah, she's so funny. She's so funny.
I've been ignored by the best, so.
That's right. Hit me with your best shot. She is a weasel. You think you know some people, but you don't. So
who are we?
We are. I feel a little lost because we have an empty chair for the very first time in over a year.
Yeah, we're flying the empty chair formation.
Yeah, that's right. So I don't know what we're going to do now.
So we're flying the empty chair, no amiable, affable, laughable,
fleet of foot
mailman. He's so fleet of foot. He ended up in Key Largo.
He better hope he's fleet of foot down there. But the mailman is camping in the Keys down there with his wife and his daughter and 6 head of young'un, the neighbors that he volunteered to take to tent camp on the beach and feed the mosquitoes. So he better be fleet of foot.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he's going to have some stories to tell when he gets back.
Next week we're going to hear about it, and if we could talk about him a little bit, but I think when he comes back, we need to give him a new nickname. Let's call him Skeeter Jackson. That sounds like a country singer, don't it? He's going to be one big red whelp. They're going to have whelps on top of that bald head of his. Even.
Gallon nipper.
The gallon nippers are going to get him. There you go. You know what a gallon nipper is? I mean, that's a bodacious mosquito. If you've been in Florida any length of time, they come lighting on you about big as a hummingbird.
They nip a gallon of blood at
That's
a time.
Right. They whip out a sword and they just stick it to you. It's like it's a flying hypodermic that gets on you.
I think we've all seen the little joke or heard the joke about the 2 mosquitoes that find somebody and wants to know if they're going to eat them there or take them back to the camp. Said, no, if we take them back to camp, the big ones will take him away from us.
I think Mel might be experiencing that firsthand. He's probably had all the skeeters and beanie weenies he can stand. I don't know what the kind of cuisine they were going to be cooking.
I know, but it ain't going to be Skinny Mama.
They're going to be the Skinny Mama healthy fat boy diet or whatever the name of it is.
Hey, I hope they're not trying to live off the land.
If so, they're going to lose some weight. She's going to come back a skinny mama, and he's going to come back a skinny papa. And child abuse people are going to get him for starving all them kids down there and feed them to the skeeters.
But meanwhile, back in Cowtown.
Back in Cowtown, where it's just the two of us today, so we're going to have to carry on.
So did you do anything exciting last week, Luke?
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
But don't lose control, please.
Because I just won't like it, or you won't like it, or whatever. What did I do? I went to my doctor last week.
Oh, boy. You get a good report?
I get to see him, but for a minute in the hallway. His physician's assistant was there, and everything checked out except for my blood sugar is running up. So he's having
gonna put you on the metformin.
I'm having to put the brakes on everything.
Oh boy,
I'm starving.
How bad was it?
It's killing me. I don't remember the numbers. I'm not familiar with the numbers. They rattled them off, and that kind of stuff goes.
Well, if it's over 106 fasting, it's probably it was probably higher than that.
They put me on diet and exercise.
Oh boy, I tell you what, that exercise makes a lot of difference.
It does. You just got to get into it.
I took off the last couple of days because I haven't been feeling my normal cheerful go get 'em self. But I got back on my trike this morning and rode.
Oh, this morning?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. And I have to before it gets hot.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
The other day, I check my blood pressure usually twice a day. It's been actually kind of low, not bad low, but right. They want you to be like around 120. I guess lower than that's okay, but it's usually like 110 over 70 something, which is really, I guess, magnificent.
Your blood pressure, or your blood
pressure.
Blood pressure, okay.
Yeah, my and both of them are good. So
Oh, wow.
And my cholesterol, man. I mean, people would pay money to have. I guess people do pay money to try to have cholesterol as good as mine is, but you no wonder know how much you can undo the damage that you've already done to yourself.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
But you know, I think a lot of that has to do with this being born with a good genes and whatever God gave you when you were born. Because I mean, everybody knows that I'm an abuser of fried foods and bacon and meat. I'm a meat eater. I'm a proud carnivore. I'm proud and loud when it comes to being a carnivore.
So you don't have to take any cholesterol medicine?
I do.
I do too, yeah.
I do, but I really believe now that I'm getting down a little bit in weight and exercising. I got a feeling that I'm going to probably be able to drop one of my blood pressure medicines. Not me personally, 'cause I mean, I'll confer with the health professionals first, but I got a feeling I'll be able to drop one of the medicines and maybe get off of cholesterol medicine.
That'd be real good.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's put me on something for it.
Well, I'm going to tell you a trick, and I'll tell everybody in the world this. If you're going to take anything for your cholesterol, you also need to be taking CoQ10, because maybe not you, but most people start aching a little bit from it in their joints or their muscles.
Is that like an aspirin?
No, it's a CoQ10's some sort of vitamin that your body builds naturally, but the older you get, the less it produces. So this makes up for that, and it makes all the difference in the world. I mean, if I take that Crestor and don't take CoQ10, I don't sleep as well because I get aching while I'm trying to sleep, I sleep good. But anyhow, the CoQ10 makes all the difference. And of the CoQ10, I take Qunol, Qunol.
Wow. Well, anyway, I started walking the last couple of nights. My daughter and I walked down to the cemetery and walk around there because right around the corner from me.
Kim?
Yep.
Kim's runs anyhow.
Yeah, her and her husband Danny, they do a lot of running and stuff. So she ain't got
me running yet. Did you walk
at
a brisk pace?
Not yet. I'm just walking. But
you need to work into it. You need to work where you kind of get your heart rate.
I don't want to get sore all of a sudden.
No, you got to ease into it. But I try to do that when I'm riding my bike. I try to make sure I'm doing enough to where I can, get to breathing a little bit hard. You don't want to get breathless, but you want to get your heart rate up and everything. So.
Yep. Well, that was my week. What did you do? Have any excitement?
No, not really.
I'm going to take up all your time.
No, you didn't. You was a little Oh, well, it's okay. We got a minute left here according to the last behind the glass. But I didn't do a whole lot. I did go to Punchy Gator.
Oh, Punchy Gator.
And went to the farmers market they have downtown. Saw some local DeSoto County vendors there. I saw Joshua Creek citrus. And also saw G-Bones, jams and jellies.
They all got good
Not
stuff.
Wayne, but Beth Hayden was there. She was doing her little jelly stuff.
You see the Pickle Man?
Yep.
Mark Moulton, yep.
No, Mark wasn't down there. Mark does his, I don't know what Mark doesn't do his in Arcadia anymore. Mark sells his in one of the stores, I think, out there by Savigny, 70. That doctor's office there.
Yeah. All right, well, we got to get on out of here. We only got a couple more seconds. We'll be back with another segment, so y'all sit tight and don't go away.